Hey y'all, it's me and Twitter Queen Shar. I have a message for you. I thank the Lord for another Monday. Very beautiful weather today. I went to the post office and shipped out my last tote bag to my beautiful sister from another mister. I think I'm going to order 5 more, and as new YouTube family members subscribe every now and then, I will promote the bag because it's really such a nice, large, beautiful bag. Very large. Y'all, what I wanted to tell you, I have a couple of messages for you. And let me start shuffling as I'm talking. Hold on. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? Did they flip over on me? No, they're right. Y'all, I have like 3 messages. The first one I heard when I was coming back from the post office was, ew. Someone that you have not seen between 7 weeks and a year looks totally different than you did when you saw them last. At one point, this person was very attractive. Yo, they've let themselves go. I'm picking up heavy drinking, alcohol, beer, or either heavy, don't laugh, somebody loved Popeye's fried chicken. I'm not joking. This person has gained a lot of weight around their middle. A lot of weight. They wear a uniform for work where they have to tuck their shirt in. And they don't look the same, y'all. Or either the extreme. They look like Pookie from New Jack City. Very skinny, very drawn up. Beard not kept up. They just not them. This person has let themselves get into a funk. And all of a sudden, they look regular to you. They used to be real fine and everything was well kept. I heard, ew. What have you done to yourself? This person could be ashamed of that. They know they've put on, I heard, 35 pounds. Somebody could have put on 35 whole pounds, male or female, but it's heavy around the gut, the stomach. The 6-pack ain't no longer a 6-pack. It might be a 2-pack. Okay? They could be born in March, September, February. Or you could be born in March, September, or February. Okay. I'll tell you this much, y'all. There's a masculine here, and this ain't got nothing to do with Shannon Sharp. That's a whole different story. Totally different. Someone, I heard the word forceful. Some masculine, he could be in his 40s, I'm saying 43 to 53. He was very forceful with a much younger woman, and she about to take his butt to court. I'm hearing she's trying to sue him, and he is... Whoever this is like real popular, well-known, and he's embarrassed about public humiliation. And what I heard when I was sitting in this window 2 hours ago, his thing was, oh, we was just wrestling. We was just playing around. We was just wrestling. They weren't wrestling. He was trying to force himself on her. When I tell you, y'all, karma, she'll let you think you're getting away with it. You may go through 10 people who you hurt and devastate, but you get to that wrong one. You get to person number 11, and that's one of God's chosen ones. And that's the one you're going to have to pay for her, him or her, and everybody before them. And that's what this person's going through. And I keep seeing a golf course. Somebody plays golf, either you or them. I see the name Nancy. I also want to give y'all some love advice from your big sister who done been through it all, okay? I don't want you to continue, and I know it's easier said than done. What's at the back of the deck? You know what? Lord have mercy. Do you see this? The bottom of the deck. There we go. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, somebody on this channel, multiples of us, anywhere over 300, is dealt with somebody who's going through a divorce. Y'all, how many times is this card gonna come out in different decks? How many times is moving, ship out, walking away gonna come out? No matter how much you try to deny it, somebody going through a divorce. There are 2 collectives here, 2 collective energies. One ain't no good. They're getting divorced because the spouse is done with them because they're just like a nasty, dirty, cheating, lying dog. Or the other half is they want to be with you. And the only way they're going to be with you is to be you and them only. You don't want to hear it about I got to stay here for the kids. The dog ate my homework. None of that. It's either you and me or me and somebody else. They've been hovering around getting a divorce, separated for the past 7 years or more. They say, you know what? I cannot lose Charmaine Collective. I'm going to put myself in. I'm not going to lose Charmaine Collective and then be miserable in this house with this person who I don't like any longer. This person could have a son or daughter. I see 23. They could be a 23-year-old child. The kids are grown. The kid may be pregnant. The daughter may be pregnant. The son may have a young lady pregnant. There's a 23-year-old child here somewhere. Or, damn. Shh. I know whose birthday is the 23rd. The same energy I'm trying to get away from. I just talked to you about YKW, KC. Just, we getting old. We're going... We leaving that alone, okay? But I'm willing to bet you this person falls into this category. There we go. I hope y'all can see that card. That's divorce, okay? I just had a talk, honest, heart-to-heart talk with one of my ladies on here who I'm very close with. Y'all, at some point, you got to let it go. You got to take a L. You got to take a loss, but take it as a lesson. Yeah, you gave this y'all, you think I don't know what it is to give somebody your all and they go off with somebody else or others? I mean, where should I start the book at? Okay? It happens. You cannot waste your energy. You allow yourself time to heal, but let it go. The only way your new person going to come in is if this past person is gone. Okay? The sun is going down, so this light is kind of weird, but somebody's going through a divorce, ladies and gentlemen. This keeps coming out. Do a couple of more cards. Value yourself enough to know when to say, you know what? Everybody plays a fool. You were not a fool. You just gave this person the benefit of the doubt. And for some of us, this was and still is your soul twin. For some of us, we will get back with this person. For some of us, we're going to get married. I just saw Corona beer. This person could be a heavy beer drinker. They may have stopped for a while, but they're drinking beer. They're depressed. A lot of them, because you're not budging at them, you're not budging towards them whatsoever, they're slowly accepting the fact that it's over. And man, they're hella depressed. I'm going to see what's on the top of the deck. This ain't going to be a long reading. I'm going to get off of here in a second because I got to go work out. You know what? I'm done. I'm not going to read another card. Look at this. Look at this. They feel like running away and getting a divorce. Y'all, once again, you TV producers, I have nothing to say to y'all. You know, I'm going to have to get me an attorney so your people can call my people because y'all owe me back pay. All right, y'all. I'm not going to read anything else. My point has been made. Somebody's leaving. They rolling out. Ain't nothing else to say. Someone's name is Eddie. You could be dealing with someone named Eddie. Someone may have had a filet of fish sandwich today for lunch. Look at this. Running away and divorce. Lord have mercy. That's it. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, all I'm going to say is keep yourself cute because somebody about to resurface. Those of us who this resonates for. Can you see this? Somebody about to reach. I keep telling you, when you go out the house, look your best because you're going to bump into somebody and it's not going to be by accident. This person is plotting, as Tony would say, devising a plan to bump into you. They may tell you, hey, I got a divorce. They may text you, how you doing? Just want to let you know, me and old girl, we finally done. How you been doing? And that's the beginning of your forever after, happily ever after. For another part of my collective, it's completely over. The world is full of good people and bad people. You bumped into a bad person. We all have. You got your good men, your good women, your bad men, your bad women. Some of these people have moved on, and as I'm making this reading, they're laying up in bed with somebody else right now. Ain't a bit more thinking about us than the man in the moon. Okay? Put your big girl panties on, your big boy boxers on, and get yourself cute. Get ready for the summer. Let this past jerk go as best you can. I ain't telling nobody when and how long to mourn or grieve, but they were never yours because they was with somebody else before they left you, before y'all broke up. They're dogs out here, y'all. I hate to tell you. And you ran into a dog. They use people and get what they want. They go on to the next person. They don't care. They're narcissists and they have no accountability. They're not going to take accountability. So pick yourself up. Listen to your big sister. Confirmation. Pick yourself up. Get cute. Get your hair cut. Work on them abs. Work on that skin. Get them lips glossy. Get that hair shaped up. And get out there and shake your ass this summer. You understand me? I'm demanding it. Don't sit around in no damn fetal position while this person over there screwing somebody else, taking them out. But go ahead on, because we're going to find us somebody new also. All right, y'all, I love you all. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but you're going to hear it. I heard chain smoker. Somebody chain smokes. You're going to hear that this person's done. I hope you can see it. Divorce and running away. All right, y'all, sorry for the shadow, but the sun is going down. Let me go do my workout. I'll tell y'all about a big blessing tomorrow when I get back from an appointment. God, when I tell you he can change the situation, when I say the twinkling of an eye, how about a half of a twinkling of an eye? I must have passed a major test because something I've been waiting for came through today and it wasn't supposed to happen for another 3 weeks. I mean, just like that. So treat people right, treat strangers right. It's a lot of tests going on before you get this next big blessing. Pass the test, y'all, okay? All right, I love you all. If you want a personal reading, intuitivequeenshar@gmail.com. And everybody who's getting readings, thank you so much. That's where I really shine, when I can look at your picture and tell you your life story. This YouTube stuff ain't got nothing on a personal reading from Queen Shar. Like my tote bag says, Queen Shar read me. All right, y'all. Confirmation, yeah. All right, y'all, take care.